I saw you at the Adam Sandler audition, but why didn't you go?
It's a musical.
Because I don't like singing.
You said you would go.
Yeah, but you could go on
Sai,
ensemble.
you said you would go.
Still, I don't want to do it.
And now it's time for the show.
What?
Okay, this is the Live in 5 show. I'm Maya.
And I'm Sean.
It's the 4th day of LA school teachers going on strike, and we've got the update for you.
Have you ever been to the amazing Cerritos Library? Well, if you haven't visited the enormous library full of books and beautiful art, we've got the story just for you.
Are you familiar with the name Marseille Martin?
Well, if you aren't, you will be soon. Coming up.
We got soccer news and basketball news and more to come on sports.
All this and more
Right after the break.
Are the dreamers of dreams.
I am Tetzlaff, California. I am Tetzlaff, California.
I'm Tetzlaff, California.
I'm Tetzlaff, California.
We are Tetzlaff, California.
Alright guys, so they forgot to raise the prices for the yearbook. It is still $39. So get your yearbook now. Shh, it's a sale. It's a sale, okay? It's a secret sale, okay guys? So get it before they catch the mistake.
and we're back.
Now it's time to check out what's going on around campus.
Hey Tetzlaff, finals are coming up on January 23rd and 24th. Finals play a big role in your grade, so it's important to study well and be prepared. If you want to get an A mark, here are some tips to follow. First of all, you should always get a good night's rest and eat a big breakfast. That way, your mind will be more focused on the test and less on your stomach. Next, you should always use your study guides wisely, for they will guide you in the right direction. Lastly, you should always review all the notes that you've taken throughout the semester. That way, nothing will come as a surprise to you on the tests. Well, that's all we have for now, folks. This is Adrienne signing off.
Hi Trojans, on January 21st we celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you, Martin Luther King. Enjoy the holiday, Trojans.
Soccer and volleyball games have been postponed until next week due to the rain. That means there will be back-to-back games next Wednesday as the teams compete against Carmenita and Petty.
And that wraps it up for Tetzlaff's play-by-play.
We'll be back in a jiffy that you won't even know we left. Welcome back.
Time to get into today's hot topics.
If you've taken a stroll around the city of Cerritos, you've probably seen a bunch of buildings, but one of the most visited buildings in our community would be the Great Cerritos Library.
How do you benefit from going to the library?
It helps me maintain my focus, which helps me finish my...
What makes Cerritos Library a good environment to work in?
It helps me focus.
So why do you come to the library?
I come to learn.
Hey Tetzlaff, it's me, Shy.
And Misa.
Okay, those of you familiar with the hit show, Blackish, know Marseille Martin, better known as Diane. I love that show so much. Have you even seen it?
No, actually, I have not seen it with my eyes, but I have with my ears.
Okay, well, some of you may be more familiar with the old movie Big, starring Tom Hanks. It's kind of one of those Freaky Friday body switch movies.
Those type of movies.
You ever heard about that one either, have you?
Next question, please.
Well, some of you may be wondering when her movie is released. Her movie is going to be released April 12th. And yes, Marseille is known as the youngest 14-year-old known as the youngest black executive producer in Hollywood history. She is set to release her first movie called Little, which is inspired by the old classic Big.
Oh, so since this is a body swap type movie and it's called Little, is it the opposite of Big where she becomes young again?
Yeah,
kind of like
kind
13 going to 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie also features some of your favorites such as Regina Hall, Jordan Sanders, Luke James, Justin Hartley, and many more.
And a soundtrack with some hits like Salute by Lil Mix.
If you had the opportunity to switch to someone older than you or younger than you, what would you choose? I mean, I want to go back and relive the time when I was a kid and try to remember the things I did and see what things I did like when I was around 3 years old.
Yeah, mine's a little bit different because I would want to be older. So if I become like, I don't know, a professional hobo or something, then I would want to, prepare myself for that.
What would you guys prefer? Let us know on our Instagram at TetzlaffCA. But for now, it's time to see what sports has planned.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Shakir.
For some soccer, the Juventus forward scored the game's only goal in his side's victory over Milan in Saudi Arabia on Wednesday. Juventus star Cristiano Ronaldo continued his stellar form in finals by scoring the game's only goal in Wednesday's Italian Supercoppa triumph over Milan. Ronaldo's header in the 61st minute sealed a 1-0 victory in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, as the Portugal star clinched his first trophy with the Bianconeri in the lowest scoring Supercoppa final since 2007. The goal meant that Ronaldo has now scored 8 times in his last 7 finals. That's all the time we have for today, and now let's get into world news.
Every day, the teacher strike is expanding and more supporters keep joining the Teachers Crusade for smaller class sizes and higher pay. More than 30,000 educators and thousands of their supporters are walking the picket lines, and yesterday students have joined their teachers on their battle for lower class sizes, increased staffing, and higher salaries. But still not much processing is being made between the union and the school district. The superintendent, Austin Buther, has said that there's no way that this district can afford right now to give the union everything it wants.
But the union has a different take on the number. The union has stated that the district should tap into $1.8 billion in reserves to fund more desperately needed staff members, as well as increase teachers' pay. However, the $1.8 billion is for educational spending. Their argument has been a continuous back and forth, and parents have been starting to become more and more frustrated.
The 4th day already? I know. And I'm glad that the students actually want to help the teachers get higher salaries and all that, because they actually care for the teachers' lives.
Yeah, and they're standing up for themselves.
And it's still raining. Like 4 days, like they must want.
Yeah, that must be like a big sacrifice.
They had coats and umbrellas out in the rain. They were like still marching. They were like,
no sleep, no nothing.
I think they probably slept.
Okay.
On November 6, 2018, millions of Americans voted for new laws, and one of them was police transparency. The law makes police release videos of shootings and use of force incidents. It takes a long time for the police to edit these videos in order to protect people's privacy.
The law allows people to know what duties the police do during incidents that may involve violence. At the end of the day, this law will help civilians become closer to and trust the police.
So technically, while they're arresting someone, there's like a camera dude in the background just be like, do it.
Okay, this is interesting because you don't even need to watch CIS or whatever the thing. Like you have it live, like real stuff right here.
But who wants to watch that?
Who wants to watch?
Who wants to watch that? I mean, that's cruel.
No.
That's cruel. I mean, they're pushing them up against the wall and like.
I mean, they kind of do deserve it.
They kind of, they're bad people.
They're bad kids.
But
I mean,
now
not just kids.
People are gonna start trusting police again.
Yeah.
But
you never know. They could probably be misunderstood.
Yeah.
Now it's time to check out today's FYI. What percentage of the universe is made of dark matter? 7%, 15%, 21%, or 27%? Take 5.
Made up of 27% dark matter.
Now it's time for Did You Know What, Tommy?
Good morning, Trojans. Today we got new guest, Fox. So, Fox, what are you going to be talking about?
I'm going to be talking about what I do in the studio. What I do is work camera 3, and today we're having trouble shooting it, and I have different shots to work on, and yeah.
Is it hard to work the camera?
Sometimes.
next year I might work the camera. It seems really cool.
Yeah.
Probably Ben's camera.
Yeah, it's fun.
Fun. Anything else that you do?
No, not really.
That's it? Okay. Well, that's all we have for today, and if you want to show off your segment on the DYK segment, go to www.blind5show.com. We'll see everyone back here tomorrow morning.